Better.
I'm going to put it in the patch where we're growing our vegetables.
Has got the tiniest little legs, hasn't it?
Yeah, come on, baby. A warm welcome from the Algarve. Just what I'm doing is I've started doing the mains water supply to the house, because by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, because the pipes from the surface, the water is so hot that we haven't got cold water. And yeah, it's great to have hot water, but it can cause a lot of problems with your boiler and damage your boiler, especially with the pressure from the pipe. So what I'm doing is
How many butterflies there are? They're going to that lantana.
Yeah.
There's about 4 butterflies. I did say to Abe, just don't dig up that lantana plant because the butterflies are loving it.
But,
Sorry, going back to digging the driveway up.
Yeah, so I've dug the driveway up, and I've got a little bit of a raise in the corner over here, which I have to take that down again because all the soil's just fallen in. And from this point on, you put your pipe down the middle of your driveway, and not to the left, not to the right, but down the middle, because your wheels will be on either side, so you're not putting any pressure on your pipe work.
So you've been using...
I've been using Sharon, and she's been an amazing machine. She's literally dug all the stones out. Like I say,
it took you no time at all. I was doing something, next minute you dug it all up.
Yeah, but some parts were very difficult.
Yeah, because you hit the rock.
I had to break a rock down the middle here, because this is a huge rock. And she just went through it like butter, being honest. The old machines are the best machines, in my opinion.
Bit like women, eh?
Yes, very much like women, yeah. The older ones are normally the better ones. But before I get into any more trouble, let's go back onto this. So what I've done is, now I'm just doing all this by hand because it's early morning and it's going to be very hot in the day. I've started working super early. So I dragged Angela out of bed this morning to show you what I'm doing here, because we're expecting to hit temperature above 30 degrees plus today.
Yeah.
And I don't really want to be working out in that heat at 30 degrees plus. And I'll probably have a nap ready because we're picking Spencer up this afternoon, tonight.
Well, tonight at 8 o'clock.
And we're going to go to the White Night.
Yeah, hope. And a very warm welcome from the Algarve from me as well. What we've also been doing this week is putting this bad boy up. I bought it from Wharton's in April and had a special offer on. It was €1,599, so it was expensive. And we also changed it from a chlorine swimming pool into a saltwater swimming pool, because we just thought health-wise it is a better option. So that was about €200 to do that, plus the salt, which was probably another €100. So you're talking probably 2,000 by the time you finish. The pump and sand filter that you get with the swimming pool, and I've tucked away down here a little saltwater chlorinator. So that's brilliant, is that? In fact, we should really have that on now, I think. And I absolutely love it as well. It's taken, let me just show you one of the feeds. It actually took from Monday to last night, which was Friday. It was taken 5 days to actually fill it. And I'll just try and swing the camera around. Hang on a sec. I was filling it with the irrigation system, and I said to Abe, look, it's going to take forever if we do that. So we had the most genius idea. We are going to put an irrigation system in the polytunnel and around the polytunnel. So what he's done, I'll just show you. So the water is coming from the bore pump, which is 50 metres deep, and it is running up the side of the polytunnel. So the water's getting collected into the cisterna, and Abe's put in this, well, we've got a feed going out to the melons, which is over there, and then we've got this feed here, which is going to go into this little area, which is going to irrigate the potatoes, the tomatoes, the courgettes, the sweet corn and beans, and the polytunnel. And he's actually got 5 feeds coming off this one now, and it goes all the way down to the swimming pool, which is excellent. Bella's on for a little wander. When she wanders up here, she's looking for me. She's going very deaf, and there you go, baby. She's going to have a bit of a wash today because let's have a look. You're getting a little bit scruffy. You've got your just got out of bed hair on, haven't you? Just got out of bed. Hey? Yeah. Sadly, she's going blind in one eye and not much sight in the other, and she's a bit deaf now. Aren't you? We had our lovely neighbours round yesterday to show them round, and what I thought was an apple tree, and my apples aren't getting any bigger, has turned out, my neighbour has told me, it's an apricot tree. So let me just show you. So these are little apricots. She said they were apricots, but they don't feel fuzzy. I wonder if she means plum. She did say apricot. Oh, I think that one's getting a bit more fuzzier. Yeah. I've also bought some of this blue stuff. I think it's fertiliser to go on the tomatoes. Unfortunately, he killed the leaves. I've just left you one to show you. He had like a shaker, but thankfully he only did 4. So I've managed to take some of the leaves off. And this is a result of the hailstone damage. So they will go to the chickens next door. I'm sure they will appreciate them. So also my melons in the polytunnel have got too wet. And yeah, some of the melons that I did put in the field, I would say probably 15 didn't survive. And I think it was because we turned the actual soil over several times, and it was really lovely and loose, but it's still quite clayey. Now, Abe wanted to spend €400 on sand, and I said no, there's got to be sort of like a line, which, you know, we'd spent so much. I think he spent 400 on irrigation, and then it was 200 for the plastic sheeting. And it's like, well, you're not actually making any money here. I said, let's just see if we can do it. So I think we lost probably about 15 melons because either they were too small, the soil might have been too clay in that area. There does seem to be sort of like little pools of water. So maybe it got too wet, I don't know. But out of all those, that we did plant, the majority are looking really good. In fact, I'll show you. I have planted some melons just outside here as well, so I'll show you those. But they are still coming up, so maybe they will germinate. I do have to water them. But I will show you the melons now in the field. I just planted by the polytunnel, and they're doing really well without the plastic sheeting. But maybe they get more attention than the others, but I'll show you the other ones. So these are the ones that we actually planted first. And they're blonde, pale or white melons. And as you can see, the further we get away, the smaller the melons are, just purely because there was probably a week interval between planting. So you can probably just hear the water rushing down. So at the end we have the watermelons, and they took, they're sort of taking hold a little bit now. But I'm really pleased. We can reuse this plastic sheeting because it's so expensive, and the pipes, the irrigation pipes are in for good now. So once we take the melons up, we'll plant something else. And I bought this piping which costs €250. It's 50 metres of piping. I'm sure I've just seen something in the field, hang on. Yeah, so that's where we are with everything. We've got the pool up, and we've planted the melons. Abe's on with the driveway, and we've got Spencer and Izzy coming for a lovely long holiday starting tonight, and we're going down to Cavuero. It's white, black and white night, so hopefully I'll take some footage of that. The plums are doing really well. And everything seems to be eating them. Turn the light off.
Okay, hold the dark for a minute.
How awesome is that?
Give me 2 seconds.
He's doing it. Oh my gosh! Yeah, go around the other side. Go around the other side. Its head's here. No, it's gone underneath. It's gone underneath. It's gone underneath the wood. Abe.
Yeah, no, I don't eat my lizards.
Well, it looked pretty fat to me. Did you see how big it was?
Yeah. Come in, had a shower, got cleaned up. I've done my work in the morning. My neighbours are having a party, so I've stopped using the digger because it produces a lot of dust. But I'll finish off the work on Monday. But now the temperature is extremely hot now. So I'll just show you what I've done. So what I've done is, as you can tell here, with the pipe work, I've cased the pipes in stone peak level. That stops the pipes from cracking. And if you look over here, I've actually covered all the earth across the top here. I'm bringing it straight across. And I've got to this point here. Now I've got to go all the way to the house next, which involves digging out further the trench. But you have to encase it in stone, stops the pipes from rupturing. Now, as I say, this morning I was exhausted because it was an early start, and now the temperature is extremely warm now. So I'm going to probably go in the house now, or go in a new swimming pool, have a little dip in the pool, and although I can't swim.
You are going to learn to swim,
I'm going
Ibes.
to learn to swim, so I am. So I've got my inflatable,
Yeah.
you see. And
Go on then, kick your little legs. Come on. Come on.
I'm just trying to acclimatise to the temperature.
He's really good with his arms. It's your legs. Come on, kick your legs. Get them working.
Okay.
We're determined. We're going to get him swimming soon.